Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Garcia, and my screencast will be over my Prezi survey results from last week, the week before. So what I first did was log into Prezi.com. As you can see right now, I am already logged in, and since I've had Prezi for several years now, since 2012, I actually have Prezi Classic and Prezi Next. So I am so used to Prezi Classic that I decided to stick with that one. So that is where I have all of my presentations. So right here was the presentation from my survey results, and my topic was about technology in education. So Jennifer Garcia, CUIN 6320, with Dr. Dogan. Now, before everything else, I gave a little description of what my survey was about. And just as you may know, today the role of education technology is of great importance. Everyone's using it, everyone in schools, and not only does it benefit teachers, but it's also benefiting students. So at the bottom, you can find my link right here to my survey if you decided to go take it. But that is the link that I sent out to my colleagues. So the questionnaire is a part of a study of technology used in the classroom by current teachers. So my focus was for teachers, and what I wanted to see was how much technology they were using in their classroom, if they were using any at all. And I went about, for the survey development, this is how I went about collecting data and everything else. The questions that I wrote for this survey were not taken from anywhere else. They were strictly my questions that I came up with, and I used the feedback that my peers gave me to tweak them a little bit when I sent it out, before I sent it out. I gave them a full week to answer the questions. I stopped collecting the responses on April 14th, and I used Google Forms. And so here were the results that I got from my data. So as you can see right here, this was the first question. On a scale from 1 to 5, how important is it to include technology in the classroom? So almost every single person that responded to this said it was either as you can see, a 4 or 5, which are either very important or somewhat important. So as you can see, most teachers that responded believe that technology is something that should be used in the classroom. My next question was, what grade do you currently teach? Right here, I got a variation from all kindergarten all the way to 10th grade in high school. And this is something that I really liked because I wanted others I wanted for myself to see how it could vary between grade levels. And then question 3, approximately how long have you been teaching? This was just a general question because maybe the teachers that have been teaching for a longer time as the veterans, maybe they use different tools or they have different beliefs compared to the rookie teachers or the newer ones. And rate how often you use the following technologies in your classroom. So according to the data, some people have never used the iPad, which is what mostly no one used. There is one person who used the iPad every day. There's one person who used the laptop who has never used a laptop, and another one who uses it once a month. And I believe this is, of course, if it's in elementary, probably because you have to rotate those laptops around, because I know I've been in that situation before. There were 2 people who responded that they used it about 3 to 4 times a week, and 3 people that said every day for the laptop. For the smart board, 3 people said that they have never used it, which is really surprising to me because I would assume that people use it for everything now, every single day. But that's another reason why I liked this topic, because I wanted to see how teachers use technology in their own classroom. One person said they use the smartboard once a month, and then 3 people said every day. And the last tool I included in here was the sphere projector, where one person said they have never used it, and 6 people said every day, which is very common because in my own first grade classroom, that is what I use the most. Then number 5 said, please check all technology tools you or your students have used in the classroom. And right here, I have 57% who said they've used Google Classroom and Flipgrid, which were the most popular ones, along with Kahoot and GoNoodle. And according to the data, none of them have used Socrative, Animoto, or ToonDune, which is not a surprise for me because these were the ones that I learned about in these courses that I have taken in grad school. Then only one person has used VoiceThread, one for Plickers, and one for Nearpod. Then 2 people for Quizlet, 2 for Quizzes, and 2 for Padlet. Then what type of device would you like to add to your classroom? So according to the data, the majority of the people would like to have an iPad or a tablet in their classroom. And the last survey question that I asked was, after watching the video that I showed him about Plickers, how likely are they to start incorporating this tool? And 4 people said that they would. No, sorry, 3 people said that they would most likely. So according to the data, most people would at least try it out at least once. And right here, I gave an interpretation based on the analysis and everything that I talked to you over right now. Then the research that I used for my survey. And right here, you can find my references. And right here, there's a related video that I included. It talks about a student, an 8th grade student, who believes technology has a huge role in the classroom. And then right here, you can find my reflection according to the results that I had and my own personal opinions. And that was my Technology and Education Screencast.